Okay. Hello, my name is Martin Goodwin, and this is my partner.
I'm Jordan Tucker.
And we have been assigned the debate topic about which would win in a fight, the tarantula hawk or the emperor scorpion. I will start off by describing my assigned insect, the emperor scorpion. The Pandinus imperator, or the emperor scorpion as it is most commonly called, it's one of the largest scorpions in the world and measures to be about 8 inches in length. That's a pretty big scorpion. They are blackish red in color and have large, defined pincers and stinger that are covered in small hairs which help them detect their prey. The prosoma, or the front part of the body, is split into 4 different subsections. Each section has a pair of legs, and the last section has comb-like structures known as pectines. The stinger is known as the metasoma, and the sting is not venomous to humans, but it is dangerous to its prey because it injects them with venom and it liquefies them to where it could be eaten. The emperor scorpion is known for burying itself underneath ground and underneath rocks to ambush its prey, and it has also been known to burrow 6 feet down into termite mounds to find termites to eat. Some cool facts, they glow in ultraviolet light like most scorpions, and they are very commonly used in Hollywood movies and have been used in ancient medicines. And they are currently a very popular pet among insect enthusiasts. The emperor scorpion is widely believed to be one of the more timid scorpions. They are mainly active at night, but they can be active during the day, especially after a rainfall, because their environment is the African rainforest or the savanna. Most humans that are stung by a female scorpion are stung because the scorpion is trying to protect its young. The emperor scorpion mates sexually after a complex sexual ritual. The gestational period could be as short as 6 months to as long as 2 years, depending on the environment. And the scorpions, or the baby scorpions, are born alive and they crawl onto the mother's back for protection, and they stay there until their first molt, where they leave and live their young scorpion lives.
Okay, cool. And I will be sharing information about the Pepsis grossa, or the tarantula hawk wasp. Now, a female tarantula hawk wasp will sting a spider and paralyze it. After the spider can no longer move, the wasp will drag the spider to its den and lay a single egg inside the spider's body. Once the egg hatches, it will eat around the vital organs to keep the spider alive for as long as possible. Once the larva pupates and becomes an adult, it will feed on nectar instead of spider flesh. Sometimes a tarantula hawk will feed on fermented fruits and become intoxicated to the point that flight can become very difficult. These wasps can be found worldwide, from India, Asia, Africa, even Australia. They're also in the Americas, as far north as Utah and as far south as Argentina.
No.
It's also the state insect of New Mexico. According to the Schmidt Pain Index, the sting of a tarantula hawk is one of the most painful in the world, is second only to the sting of a bullet ant. The pain of this wasp sting has been described as fiercely electric, and also known as like spending 5 minutes in hell. Schmidt himself described the pain as if a running hairdryer has been dropped into your bubble bath. If that isn't crazy enough for you, bug experts at Texas Parks and Wildlife gave advice on what to do if you get stung. Since most people cannot maintain verbal and physical control after being stung, the best thing to do is just lie down and scream.
And now we've reached the point of our conversation where we debate about which bug would win in a fight. So my argument, first off, I would like to say that the emperor scorpion has a hard carapace outside layer to where the sting of the tarantula hawk will not penetrate into its body. And so basically the only way the tarantula hawk could actually cause harm to the emperor scorpion is nullified. So the emperor scorpion's defense, that's outer shell, will keep it safe, and it will use its claws and stinger to defend itself. And yeah.
Okay, and my response to that would be the stinger of a tarantula hawk wasp is actually longer than the average stinger of any other type of wasp. So it's possible that their stinger is also stronger and could possibly penetrate the outer layer of an emperor scorpion's body. And also, my rebuttal to that is you mentioned that the emperor scorpions are the most timid of the scorpions. So how do you think that might affect it in a fight?
First off, about the comment on the stinger, the emperor scorpion is really large, and so by definition of its largeness, I guess, its stinger can defend it from the wasp. The wasp has to get close enough to actually sting the scorpion, and so the scorpion can fight off the tarantula hawk with its large pincers and its stinger. And then your rebuttal about it being the most timid, it is timid, but the thing is, it will fight if it has to. It's one of those, it will run away, but if it has to defend itself, it will. But it is especially territorial and defensive when it is a mother protecting its young, because the mother carries the young on its back until they first molt, which could be a pretty long time depending on the environment. And at that point, the mother is fiercely protective and will sting if provoked, rather than run away. They become very aggressive while they are carrying their young.
Okay, I get it.
And let's see, what can I do? Your main advantage as the tarantula hawk is your flight.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I get one good sting off, or I get one of your wings and clip off one of your wings. You're just lying on the ground waiting to be eaten. And you talk about yours being drunk all the time. It has a hard time flying anyways.
That's true, but tarantula hawk wasps also have longer legs, and they're stronger legs because they also have to drag a whole tarantula spider into its den to lay its eggs. So it is a very strong insect as well. So even without its wings, without its flying capabilities, it still might be able to be strong enough to fight off the pincers of the scorpion.
Can it drag 30 grams of scorpion around? That's pretty heavy.
I don't know.
That'd be pretty difficult.
It'd be pretty amazing, actually.
I still think mine would win.
I
Okay. I think that is all that we are required to do.
think so.
And so, one more time, I'm Martin Goodwin.
And I'm Jordan Tucker.
And that is our debate on insects. Cool.